You're listening to The Coffee Hour. I'm Andy Bates.
I'm Sarah Gulseth.
We have just had the opportunity to share with you this story of an outstanding student here in the St. Louis area who received the Christian Student Leader Award from Lutheran Elementary School Association, who's receiving that award. And we want to share with you more of the story of Lutheran Elementary School Association and their upcoming event, Cooking for Kids. Joining us today, Sue Nahmensen. She's the CEO of Lutheran Elementary School Association here in St. Louis, also the association known as LESA. Sue, thanks so much for joining us here on the Coffee Hour.
Well, Andy, Sarah, thank you for inviting me. We always love having this opportunity to talk with the two of you and all of your listeners.
And of course, it includes food, too, which makes it even better. Like every conversation that has food involved in it is awesome. So tell us, before we get to the food part, let's learn more about Lutheran Elementary School Association and who you serve here in the St. Louis area.
Okay, well, thanks. LESA is a consortium of Lutheran elementary schools, and our organization here is kind of the hub for that consortium. We have 35 Lutheran schools in our membership, which includes all of the elementary schools and the high schools in the metropolitan St. Louis area. So we serve students and educators as far west as Wentzville, Washington, Missouri, and as far east as Bethalto and Red Bud, Illinois. And within that geographic area, we have over 500 faculty members who are blessings to the 8,300 students that they serve. And we're just really blessed to be part of the partnership in the Lutheran elementary and high school ministries here in the St. Louis area.
So what are the current needs that LESA meets on a yearly or even a more frequent basis?
Well, I'll tell you what, Sarah, we serve in two different ways, and they're distinctively different. We provide tuition assistance scholarships, which are need-based, based on families' financial needs, to students attending kindergarten through 8th grade. And we also help support the academic integrity of our Lutheran schools, and we do that by providing professional development for our teachers and school leaders. We prepare curriculum guides into which Christian doctrine, Lutheran Christian doctrine, actually, is interwoven into each subject area. We provide some funds to help schools support their counseling programs for students. We support other instructional activities. We also have some materials that we loan out to our schools, and also have some cost-sharing programs that we work with our schools so that they can save money and redirect all of those dollars into their students' educational programming.
Knowing that many things have changed over the past year, how have those needs changed that you're striving to meet each year?
Well, Andy, I'll tell you, we had a 49% increase last year for tuition assistance request for the current school year, for the 2021 academic year, 49% increase. And it was staggering and it was overwhelming. And we have had some amazing donors come through. And last year we were really blessed with a successful Cooking for Kids event, which our agency had to turn from an in-person event in about 4 weeks to a virtual event. So we were really blessed with a successful auction, and we also had quite a few donors step up and generously give to help support those tuition assistance scholarships. And of course, you know, the support of the academic side of our schools, service to children is just an ongoing. We always try to bring relevant speakers, offer our teachers and school leaders relevant and timely instruction so they can do their jobs and serve their kids even better. So, that's always an ongoing thing. But boy, that last year with the increase in tuition assistance scholarships was astounding, and we were blessed to award over $500,000 last year in tuition assistance to kids attending our schools.
Wow, that is incredible. And what a blessing that you were able to do that to help out so many families during what has been a significantly more difficult year for many people than we've experienced in a long time. You mentioned Cooking for Kids. Tell us about this annual event. What is Cooking for Kids?
Well, Cooking for Kids is our annual gala, and at this event, we raise a significant portion of our revenue through the generosity of our event guests and donors and sponsors that help, and those funds help support the programs that LESA provides, that tuition assistance, as well as the academic support to our schools and instructional materials. So this event is huge for us as far as giving us the opportunity to increase what we are doing to help students and to help our schools. So this event takes place every year in April. And this year, again, we are going to be doing a virtual event, although we're adding a little bit to this year's event to differentiate it from what we did last year. This year, we're going to have a live cast at 7 p.m. on Saturday, April 17th. During that live cast, you'll get to meet, as a viewer, you'll get to meet Anna Spelbring, who is, as you mentioned, our Lutheran student Christian leader this year. You will also have an opportunity to meet Vernon and Joanne Schrader, and they are our Heritage Club honorees. That couple, both of them alumni of Lutheran schools, who also raised their children in Lutheran schools in the St. Charles community, have left a legacy through their gifts to LESA, which will continue to bless kids in our schools for many, many years. And we have that opportunity to meet them and recognize them, as well as Anna, that Saturday evening. We will have a live auction. You'll get to meet Tony Pietoso, who is our Lutheran alum guest chef for this year's event. And if you're one of our sponsors, or if you've purchased one of our entree meal kits, you'll have an opportunity to link in and watch Tony show you how to prepare two of his signature dishes that are featured at Cafe Napoli in Clayton.
Now you mentioned Chef Pietoso, and why is this? He has quite a story. Why is supporting Lutheran schools important to him?
Well, Lutheran education came about for him as a high school student. He was actually raised in a Lutheran orphanage in Italy, he and his siblings. And a Lutheran educator who was serving in Italy recognized at that time his talent for soccer and arranged for Tony to come to the United States and attend Lutheran High School North, which is one of our affiliate members. And Tony feels that not only the upbringing in the Lutheran orphanage, but also that education that he received at Lutheran North has been a blessing to his life. It really helped shape him, made him the man that he is today, both spiritually and academically and successfully. Tony has 3 restaurants in the St. Louis area, plus Bar Napoli, and he's a very successful entrepreneur, and just really gives credit to God and his Lutheran education for the blessings that he has received in his life and the success that he's found.
I have to say, when I read this story, it made me want to go right out and order some great food at one of his restaurants. Now, speaking of great food, how do we get to participate in this Cooking for Kids virtually? You mentioned we're watching a live cast, but is there food involved as well?
Oh, there is food involved. Yes, Andy. That's one of the things that we will miss, in addition to not being able to be with our donors and event guests in person this year. We'll miss that opportunity to break bread with them and share a great meal. But Tony's helping us with that by providing the opportunity to purchase an entree kit. And we are offering entree kits for $60 per kit. And they can be ordered through our website at lesaspl.org. And there are links to our Cooking for Kids event on the homepage of the website. But Tony has prepared for us the ingredients to make his chicken parmesan and his truffle burrata ravioli, and that is a cheese-stuffed ravioli. Each kit comes with the ingredients, the raw ingredients to make those, as well as a bottle of wine. So, depending on how things go with the cooking, you might, have to partake in a little beverage now and again and enjoy the process of preparing those foods through the exclusive link that we will be providing to you in those kits. Tony is a gentleman. He is an awesome chef. and you'll enjoy the meal and the experience of cooking with him through that purchase.
I need to go eat some food now because I am hungry just looking at these food kits that are available to purchase.
On our website, you can see what those look like when they're prepared. And, literally, Tony will take you through that process. He carefully chose those 2 entrees so that everyone could be successful and really just enjoy a taste of Cafe Napoli.
They look amazing. Tell us a little bit more about the virtual event and the silent auction that is going along with the virtual event.
Oh, thanks, Sarah. Well, our silent auction and actually some of the items in our live auction will be opening this weekend. And we, again, we're raising money at this event for the programs and services that we provide to our students and our member schools. And again, we're afraid that the pandemic will result in significant need for the upcoming 21-22 academic year. So, our goal is to raise as much as possible. The silent auction has some amazing items. It looks like we have almost 200 items in both the silent and live auction. Both of the auctions will open on the 10th, on Saturday the 10th. The live auction will close the evening of our event on April 17th at the conclusion of that event. And then the silent auction will stay open until early the next morning on Saturday the 18th. We will also have a scholarship drive as well, and you can see that through our auction catalog if you go to lesastl.org. We are raising funds for scholarships, and we have a wonderful anonymous donor couple who have already pledged a $50,000 match for that opportunity to raise funds to help kids attend Lutheran schools. And that's something we feel strongly about as an agency. We want Lutheran education to be accessible to kids from all walks of life. And these scholarships make that happen.
Outstanding. Again, the website where we can find the information about Cooking for Kids and Lutheran Elementary School Association.
LESASTL.org.
Very good. LESASTL.org. Find more information about Cooking for Kids. I am hungry now, so I guess I'll have to go check it out and sign up for that. Thank you so much, Sue, for being our guest on the Coffee Hour and sharing with us about Cooking for Kids 2021.
Thanks, Andy. Thanks, Sarah. It's always a pleasure, and we look forward to delivering some of those meals to you.
I'm Andy Bates.
I'm Sarah Golseth.
The Coffee Hour with Andy and Sarah is a production of KFUO. To support the Coffee Hour and KFUO Radio, visit KFUO.org. You can also text KFUO to 41444 or send an email to gifts@KFUO.org. And you can call us at 800-844-0524. KFUO. Christ for you, anytime, anywhere.